Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Osetale, and for today's video I'm going to be using this fabric to share with you guys how to cut and sew a yoke. So I'm just going to fold this fabric together like this, and you can see I also have the same exact thing as the lining. Now I'm going to place it aside and I'll bring my net. You see the net is folded into two. You can see I already folded it into two, and I'm going to be folding it together again just the way you see me doing it. So after doing that, I'm just going to place it on the table, and I will place the fabric on the net like this. Guys, you see what I'm doing, right? So you just place it on it like this. Make sure everything is the same. Then now you start taking the measurement. So right now I'm going to take from the shoulder to the under bust measurement, which is 13 inches. So I'm just going to measure the 13 inches and I will mark it. So I'll go up by ½ inch now, which is going to be for the joining allowance. Now I'm just going to use a ruler to rule a slope. It's not straight line, it's a little bit slopey because of the shoulder slope. Yeah, so guys, after doing that, I'm just going to take the shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus ½ inch. So I'm going to do the same thing on this point. Now I'm going to use a straight ruler to connect the dots. So guys, after doing that, I'm just going to get the midpoint of this, what I have here, and then I'm going to use the curve ruler to make the armhole curve there. So guys, after doing this, I'm going to cut it off. Now I'll be cutting the neck. I'll be going out here by about 3 inches, then I'll come down by 4 inches, no sorry, 4.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect and just try and create a round neckline, then after which I'm going to cut it out. After doing this, guys, now I will mark this end. I'm just going to mark it like this, just following the fabric. So after marking it like this, I'm going to remove the fabric. So now I'm not going to be cutting exactly on this marked line. I'm going to come down by about ½ inch. You see what I did? I just came down by ½ inch while I was cutting. This ½ inch is going to be for the joining allowance. So guys, after doing this, that's basically all for the cutting. You see, right now I'm going to open it up and I will take it to the sewing machine and I'm going to just sew it together. So guys, after doing that, I'm just going to open it up like this and I'm going to be top stitching it. So I'm just going to open it up and run another stitch on it like this. As you can see, guys, I'm done doing it and this is what I have now. So I'm basically done joining the neck. So right now I'm just going to take it back to the sewing machine and make a stitch here. So guys, I'm done making that stitch. As you can see, this is actually to avoid the net moving when I'm attaching it to the fabric. So right now I'm going to bring the fabric like this and I'm going to make a notch on this point. You see, make a little notch there and you do the same thing to the net as well. After doing that, you're going to bring the fabric and the net together like this. You will place them right sides facing each other. Then you're going to pin this point down. You see, guys, you're just going to pin here down with a pin. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and I'm just going to sew the net to the fabric, and I'll do the same thing to this other side. And I will also sew the lining to it after doing that. So guys, as you can see, I'm done sewing the net to the fabric. I'm just going to be making a notch at this point, and after doing that, I'll bring the lining piece. I'll also make a notch on the lining piece, and after doing that, I will join it to the fabric right sides facing each other, and I'm going to sew it on it. So guys, this is what I have after I was done joining the lining piece to the actual fabric. You see, so right now I'm going to open it up and top stitch it like this. You stitch it to the lining side, not to the actual fabric side. I hope you guys understand that. And when stitching, make sure you are not mistakenly stitching the net that you are not supposed to stitch. So guys, that's basically all for this tutorial video. You can see what we have. This is the outcome of what we have. So this is how to cut and sew a yoke to a bustier. If you like this video, don't hesitate to give us thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please endeavor to hit the subscribe button. If you missed our previous video, I have the links to those videos in the description box below. You can go there, you have the opportunity to watch the videos. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.